everybody. Welcome to A Touch of Tarot with Sue. I got some requests to do a pick-a-pile card from some viewers earlier, so I'm just going to go ahead and do it as a thank you for watching. So, hold on. I want to make sure you guys can really see the cards. Okay. So, yeah. I'm going to do the pick-a-pile because some of you guys requested it. So let's go ahead and do it. I set up real quick. I had a little bit of quiet time. I got to relax a little bit. So we'll go ahead and get that started for you, okay? All right. And thanks for everybody who continues to watch me, friends who support me. I really appreciate it, okay? So thank you so much. All right, let's get on with it. So for this one, I'm using Queen of the Moon Oracle deck, okay, for the pick-a-pile. These are gorgeous cards. I love these cards. And sometimes you can get cards that just don't feel right to you. I can't explain it, just certain cards I like the feeling of, I like to work with, I like the feeling I get when I use them. I'm like drawn to them. So those are the ones I like to work with the most. If I don't really want to be bothered with a certain deck, I'm just not feeling the vibe. I don't know what it is, but yeah, I have certain decks that I love to work with. But anyway, let's get on with your pick-a-pile. So I hope everybody had a good day today. I did. I relaxed pretty much. I had the day off, so thank God. All right. For pile number one, that's your first card because that flipped right out at me. So yeah, I had a great relaxing day. I hope you guys did too. I did some laundry. I did some food shopping. I was gonna cook tonight, but I was like, they got stuff I filled the freezer up with a bunch of shit. So I'm like, yeah, they can just fend for themselves tonight because let me just take the night off from the kitchen. Plus, like, I didn't want a mountain of dishes and everything tonight, so I'm going to take the night off from that. But my kids are spoiled. They pretty much have home-cooked meals almost every night, so I think I deserve a night off. So they're going to make themselves something. All right, we need another card for pile number 2, please. Keep us in the white light. What messages do we have for everyone who's picking pile number 2? What kind of energy do they have going on, or what do they need to look out for? Ooh, okay, that's card number 2. For all of you who are choosing that to be your card, there's number 2. All right. Ooh, I'm gonna take that. All right, so pick a card, 1, 2, or 3. I'll give you a second to just think on it. And whatever number you feel is popping out at you, that's your message, okay? So 1, 2, or 3. All right, and while you're thinking, I'll take a sip of my water. All right. Okay. All right, so if you chose card number 1, resistance. You got the resistance card. What are you resisting, or who are you resisting is what I should say. There's some kind of situation you're in where you have to practice resistance, or you're resistant about facing something that needs to come to light. You're resisting change. You're resisting recognizing things that are going on around you. I also feel like there's some changes that you need to make, and you're showing some resistance on that. But what I would say is change is hard, and I understand how you would feel resistance towards it, but sometimes change leads to better things, right? I would rather maybe just take that chance, even though I was scared, and live with the consequence of it than to live knowing I never took that chance and never knowing what could have been. You don't want to live with what could have been, right? Life's too short for that. So you may be resistant to some changes that you need to make in your career, in your relationship, in your finance. I know finance is a big issue in your other reading today. So you may be resisting not wanting to cut down on some things that you spend your money on, right? So instead of like buying lunch out on your lunch break, bring something from home, right? That'll help you save money. You may not want to do that, but it would be a good way for you to make a small change to help your finances, right? So just look for little things that can be done. Making a big change out of nowhere all at once is very hard. So I'm not going to tell you to do that because it's not fucking realistic, right? It takes time, baby steps. So the things that you're resisting, be more open to small changes. You don't have to do a complete fucking 360. Just make little steps. At least you're aware that there's some changes that need to be made. Don't be so resistant, okay? So pile number 1, you have some situation going on where there's a lot of resistance. There's some things you don't want to do, okay? Or there's a certain someone that you can't resist in your energy. So for those of you who are in that situation, I don't really see how that's a bad thing, but yeah, you have a lot going on this month. But yeah, don't be afraid to make small changes for your better good, okay? All right, pile number 2. For those of you who chose card number 2, you got the balance card. So pile number 2, you're balancing a lot of different things. You're balancing work, you're balancing home life, just balancing a lot. You may have a workout routine that you have to fit into your everyday schedule, like between work and school and kids and this and that. So you're just in the middle of trying to balance it all, which, tells me you're doing a good job, like just trying to be productive and make things happen, right? You're just trying to, just find your balance, you want to make your way. You just don't want to feel overwhelmed, right? So card number 2, I feel like you guys have been overwhelmed and you're just looking for a way to balance everything, right? Like, where do I fit time in to work out when I have this, and this I have to do during the week at these certain times, right? So it seems impossible to balance everything out. But you will make a way. Just sit down, write everything out. And you'll see where you have an open slot to find things that are important to you to do, right? So yeah, you're just learning how to balance everything. Or, you're just feeling very overwhelmed and like you need some type of balance in your life. And don't be afraid to reach out to family or friends. Maybe if you want to go work out, but you can't fit it in because you have no one to watch your kids, talk to your friends. If they're really your friends, they'll help you, right? Maybe they'll watch them for an hour, 2 days a week, so you can go and work out and do something for yourself and fit time for you into your schedule. There are ways to find balance. You just have to reach out for help sometimes. So swallow your pride and go ahead and ask around, if we really want to make things happen, we'll make a way, okay? So it is possible to get everything into balance, okay? So don't feel discouraged. You will find balance, okay? And that's a pretty card. All right, so for those of you who chose number 3, your message for number 3 is sovereignty. So I love this. You're the ruler of your own life. You're in your power. This has been coming up so much lately, and it makes me happy because, yes, we're all in our power right now. We make our own decisions. We're ruling over our own life, right? We say what we're going to do and when we're going to do it, nobody else, right? So this tells me you're standing firm in who you are and what you want to do. Anyone who stands in your way can fuck off, basically, right? She stands there like the queen of the oracle, right? So this tells me you guys are very powerful this month. And you're going to stand firm in what you believe in and what you want to do. You may be putting ideas out there, running ideas past people, and they may be saying certain discouraging things. But here you are, you're going to stand there in your power and say, you know what, I will make a way. It is possible. All things are possible, right? So we're going to send back that negative energy that people are trying to put into our energy and make us think that we can't achieve certain things, right? Because there are people who do that. They don't want to see other people successful because they're not, right? But, you're going to be in your power. Nothing's going to stop you. Looks like she's holding the world in her hands, right? So you've got the world in your hands. You have a long, beautiful life ahead of you, and you're going to do something with it, and you're not going to let anybody stand in your fucking way. Nobody's going to get in your way, right? And this has been coming up a lot in my readings this month for, the private people that I read for. Just everybody kind of being in their power, don't fuck with me type energy, and I love it, right? We're not taking any shit from anyone, okay? So we need to stand firm in our power like the queens that we are and kings that we are. Just know that we will reach our goals, and all the things we desire and the things that we dream about are possible. Don't think they're not. Don't listen to, just the haters, basically. If you have a goal and you have a dream, stick to it. Don't lose sight of it. You're sovereign right now. So this is a beautiful card. Card number 3, whoever picked this, don't mess with them this month. They're not playing. Okay? All right, so that was for your pick a card. So I might just throw a couple cards randomly and see what messages come out, okay? I feel like I should do that. And we'll just see what's going on with some of you. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh, the power card came out, and I had just said you guys are in your power. That's another confirmation for you. Yeah, you're in your power. You're doing your thing this month. Nobody's messing with you. You got the blossoming card and the protection card to go along with that. So you are blossoming. You are working on your ideas and your goals, and you're not letting anyone stand in your way. You're becoming the person you were meant to be, and you're beginning to do the things you were meant to do in this life, right? You're aligning with your soul's purpose, what you were born to do, basically. And you have the protection card with that, which means you are protected. Your dreams are protected. Your goals are protected. Just the fact that you want to do something good, you're protected in all your endeavors, and that's confirmation for you. This is a confirmation card saying you are being watched. You're being guided. Your spirit guides have your back. The angels have your back. You are protected while you go on this journey, right? And it's going to keep you in your power, right? Because this is going to be you. This is going to be you, right? Blossoming. You have the blossoming card right here. This is the blossoming card. And then you have the protection card, right? So if you're blossoming and becoming the person that you're meant to be and working on all the things you want to work on and trying to just make a better life for yourself and your family, you're absolutely going to be protected while doing that. You're going to be protected from the negative energies that are trying to come in and just, put a damper on everything that you're trying to do. They're going to try to basically knock you off your throne, which won't happen, right? Because you're in your power. Look how beautiful that card is. Try messing with her. Ain't going to happen. Okay? So this tells me, yeah, you're protected at this time. You're surrounded by angels, and they're giving you positive energy and keeping your ambition up. Just that driving force to keep you going, keep on a positive path, okay? The protection card I love to see, because that means that any type of that negative shit that people try to dump on us, it's just not going to touch you, okay? You're protected. You're going to have a shield around you at this time. So that's basically what the protection card means. It's a reminder for you to know that you're protected. You're surrounded by love and protection and support, okay? So I think that was a little quick reading for you. I hope you enjoyed it. And don't forget to come back for the full moon reading, which I'm going to do on the 28th. Don't forget about that. And we'll talk about the full moon and things like that, and we'll do your read and throw some cards and see what's going on. And hopefully, you'll get some good messages out of it. My energy is strong on the full moon, so I'm hoping I get some extra stuff to give you guys, some extra messages. I'm hoping more will flow to relay to you guys. But I always know when it's a full moon, because it makes me fucking nuts. Like, my mood is just all over the place. I mean, I'm nuts anyway, but especially the full moon fucks with me so bad. I'm like laughing, crying, yelling, screaming. I'm all over the place. And like, if I notice how crazy I'm acting or how crazy I'm feeling, I'm like, oh shit, it must be a full moon tonight. And turns out it always is. Like, I'll look up and I'm like, shit, I knew it was a full moon. I can tell, because it makes me crazy. So yeah, come back for that on the 28th. I hope you'll enjoy that reading. And you can reach out to me anytime for your own personalized reading. I'm more than happy to do it. I love doing them. So reach out anytime you want. And all my info is in the description box under the video. Okay? So you guys have a good night. You requested the pick a card. I hope you enjoyed it. So yeah, I'll see you back on the 28th for your full moon reading. Thanks. Bye, guys.